Hey, people injured here, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are in Stormwall Gorge, trying to get to Deerford Village so that we can do Through Death's Gate, one of our main quests. So let's do this. It's quite a big zone. I think a bunch of it is locked off by water right now. It'll open up later as part of the story. Let's see if this gets us to Deerford. It doesn't. I guess we need to exit through the east, but we want to... Oh, we want to finish this zone anyway. We've got some feral druids. Okay, then. They're turning into animals. Let's kill them. Get in there. Use your thing. Indrid, also get in there. Grafe, in. The rest of yous, shoot the bear. What is he doing to me? I'm hobbled. Someone hobbled me. Let's mark... this guy. Queue up a wounding shot and another one on this fella. Gorst, get a little bit closer over there. What is this crap? Oh, is this what hobbled me? I think it's just hobbling me. Don't really want to stand in it though. Do some of that as a big stag man. Knockdown. Indrid, use your yell. Good stuff. Use some frenzy.
I need something sharper. Got it.
Now smack him. Shade's out of range, I bet. No, she's actually shooting stuff, apparently. Lightning is going on. Oh, man. Big old lightning. Some stuns momentarily as well. Nice heal there. Let's kill this guy. Let's hit Helmund Gorst a bit closer again.
Yeah.
I can do some of this. Guys, move. Why is he not moving?
So much for you.
I mean, okay then. He was eating this lion, it looks like. Save. Fang. Stuff. Lots of fine stuff. And some money. Decent money there. Let's save. What's this? Why didn't I get this? It's just a bug. It says continue across the northern edge. Plant. Pilgrim's Crown.
Keeping an eye out.
Anything else in the north? Bunch of trees. Oh. An elder lion. And stuff. A dragon. Delamgun, this could be a painful fight. Okay, Grafe, you're on a lion. Badkia, you're on this Adragon. Indrid on the Delamgun. The rest of you just kind of get forward a bit, I think.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed. Okay. Let's get your accuracy buff. Let's get some Armor of Faith. Like so. You... I want this Adragon down. I think the Delamgun stuns you and this one petrifies you. They're bastards. Spread out some wounding shots as well. And Valkyria, use this thing, and then try and knock down. Well done, and use your vigorous defense. Gorst, I guess you're in there, kind of close. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Stay there. It's a decent hit. Oh, another lion. Boom. Throw this in. This lion's confused. We can now get our phantom in, and why not?
What I was intending.
Uh-oh. Someone's on the shade. It's a lion. And Grafe is down. Didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Someone just leveled up. It must be Indrid. Speaking of Indrid, can you go and destroy this lion? Well, I'm not sure why you're so slow. Marath, Shade might just straight up die here. Do I have like a push ability? I don't think I do. Where's your... do another one of these things. I do have a halt, but it won't break engagement, I don't think. Let's just do a heal.
Crave.
There we go. decent enough. You do have second wind.
Spot on.
So much
This line's tough.
to you.
Let's make it scared. Who's getting low now? It's just the Phantom. Okay. Shade lives. Everything's alright. Indrid. Now get in there. Do some frenzying.
Yes?
You can get some worms. In fact, let's get some wisps. See if it actually does heal me coming in. No. Not sure what that, Oh, does it like electroshock them or something? I don't know what that AoE indicator is when they come in. Some nice shocks. This guy got confused. Oh, the shocks have a chance to do that, I think. Kill him. Yes, that was a painful fight. Yep, Indrid leveled. Lovely. So Grafe now has a injury, I guess? Is that what happens? I don't see any injuries on Grafe. I thought they did get them when they went down. Oh, there it is. Dumbass. Sprained wrist. Minus 15 deflection. It was right in front of my face. It's hard to look at stuff when you're looking for them. Find stuff, rather. Athletics can't go up anymore, I don't think. It does say points to advance, so it must go up. Okay, abilities. Barbaric Shout is great. It gives you terrified instead of frightened. And terrified is mental, as you can see. Dexterity and resolve -4 and accuracy -20. This is 2 per rest though, not per encounter. There's wild sprint, which is good. 3 per rest. Thick skinned. Damage reduction to slash, pierce and crush, which is useful. I think I'll get that. Make sure he can stay in these fights. Barbaric Roar is certainly a possibility later though. 2 per rest is kind of stingy. But Terrified is powerful. Has a big AoE, I believe, as well. Ah, here's an eastern exit. And it does get us to Deerford. But I want to finish off killing stuff in this zone. The plant. Don't think we'll rest. Grafe will have to go on with his sprained wrist or whatever it was. I'm not sure if boars have wrists, to be honest. Rudimentary path. Here's where all the water is. Another save. This path, I think, will lead to a dead end. Let's make sure, though. It's a long old path. Yeah, there's the water. So once the flood subsides later on in the story, we can get down there. We've got a bounty down there, somewhere. Oh, hey, he's a fella. Oh, this is a companion. Chewing on a piece of uncooked meat, a small Orlan dressed in tattered leathers offers a mumbled greeting and waves his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face is a sorry state. An eye patch stitched with a stylized eyeball wraps around his head, and his ear is a mangled remnant that twitches and spasms, while the other ear perks up at your approach. Next to him is a splayed carcass of a deer that appears to ripped open by a bear or wolf.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Heravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless.
Okay.
Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
Praying while he eats stuff. What brings you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling the Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
Why so eager to join me?
I'm a stranger around these parts, and I've had enough of solo travel for the time being. But it was just an offer, friend. If you have no need of an experienced druid, so be it.
Fine, you can hang out at the stronghold.
It'll be an honor.
Go on, Hiravius, or whatever your name is. I won't kill you. Wonder what animal he turns into. It's a deer. And this looks cool. A Puogra. A whole bunch of them, in fact. Okay. Let's kill it.
Well,
Still alive.
Yes, in instances like this, we can go to our chant of death and just get forward and do some damage over here.
what is it? Bring them down.
When the fight is very, very easy. There we go. Kill those Puogras.
I'm here.
Switch your chart back. Because otherwise I'm going to forget.
Well,
Bunch of wood. Save it. This is a place I think I can't get into yet. You need a special key or something. I think. The bright sun casts its light on a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. The stone here has been carved with a few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center, and a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be writing above the two circles. Look at the circular indentation. Shallow and smooth. Looks like it was intended to hold something specific. Yeah, we need to put something inside it, I think. Examine the outer circle. Several shapes, most of them worn away. A crescent above the center. Examine the writing. Recognize them as ancient in Gwithan. They read, all things end, only to continue anew. Enter now at dusk, that we may experience a new dawn. So I can go in at dawn, or dusk I suppose. But I need the thing to go in it, I believe.
yes.
Let's try waiting. Is that enough?
What is it?
Maybe not. Wait a while longer. Stars wink and glow overhead.
What is it?
Okay, it's lit up, you see. Illuminates a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. Yeah, I think I still need to put the thing in there.
What is
Damn it. We just waited around and stared at this thing. Look, it's all lit up. More deers. We cleared the zone now. The rest of it's all inaccessible, I think. There's a big blotch in the center here. Let's check this out. And then on to Deerford. I think there's a blunderbuss you can get there. Might be good for Gorse to have that winged helm. Copper Pand. Springberry. And Bereth's Bell. That's used in slaying enchantments, I think. I think we're good here. Yes. So let's head over to Deerford. See what's going on. Payday for our hirelings, that's fine. Is that all this is? We're still making a thing, right? Yep. Find someone in town who knows about the ruins, okay.
Yes.
Big old building over here. This place looks awesome. cowled man. What's all this? Till we find her, so keep your eyes peeled. Medreth. Elf idols by the road, watching the village across the river. He nods at you, approach, and the cowled figures standing near him fall silent.
Hail and well met.
Oh, they know me from House Dominel? Perhaps. What's it to you? Discreet, I can see why our mutual friends trust you. Here on a little errand, there's a thief hiding out in the village, an Orlan named Nifre. She took something that belongs to Dominel's. I want to find her and get it back. What did she take? Does it matter? A tight-lipped sort like you should know about this, so this works. Okay, fair enough. What we need to do is find her and lure her out of hiding. We'll take care of the rest. I could draw her out, I suppose. Help out the Dominels. Okay.
Well?
Let's check this place out. What is this called on the map? A Temple of Bareth. We have an inn, a mill. Oh, Grieving Mother, that's a companion. She's a pretty cool companion too. Tiragil's Curriery. I can't even say that word. Selby. Things to steal, maybe. I don't know if we can pull this off.
My eyes are peeled.
No, I think we're too close. It's just a scroll anyway. What's up, Selby? Nothing, apparently. Nothing is up.
Eyes are peeled.
Talk to what? Deodmar, okay.
Out with you! I already told you what... I'm sorry. I thought you were one of those ruffians.
You're voice acted. You must
How may I help
be
you?
part of this main story. Can you tell me where to find the ruins?
The Glanfathan tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there. And they'll retaliate against us too, if history is any indication. We've had too many fortune seekers stir up trouble of late. If I'm to tell you, I'll need to know your reason for wanting to go.
You'll tell me because I'll give you and your assistant another beating if you don't.
Berith, forgive my cowardice. Here. You'll find the ruins here. And may the creatures dwelling inside make short work of you.
Fair enough, I deserve that. Travel to Cleoban Rilag.
Yes.
Rilag? These words are strange. Well, that was easy. Now we can just hang out in the village, see what's going on. The first building, and they know where to go. To speed this up, to lure that little Orlan out. I only require a moment.
Greetings.
What's up? House Harond Guard. You've recently come to Deerford, I take it. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. I could be aggressive, but I want to know what he's talking about. I don't see anyone like that. Perhaps you could go talk to Lord Harond at the inn anyway. I'll be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the locals that open up about you about the daughter's disappearance. Okay. Speak with Lord Harond at the Dracogan Inn. There is a shop or something, I think. Rumbald. Galawain's slobbering beasts. Blazing bloody effigy. Thrice damned salty wench and her what the hell are you doing? Watch where you're going, you raging fool. He spins to face you, his cheeks puffed up and red. Why, I'll... Not your fault, I'm sorry. Temper's getting the better of me again. But with all but a few of my runts gone, my pen destroyed, what am I supposed to do? Enough of your tone, farmer. Wife's always telling me to mind my temper, just breathe and count to 10. An ogre moved into the area. Oh well. Made off with the pigs. What do you mean to do now? I was too late to get my pigs back, but I'd set my mind at ease to see that thing's head shorn from its neck. In fact, you bring its ugly pate to me and I'll trade you for something that's a less use to a farmer like me than to a rowdy looking sort like yourself. Okay. What do you know about the ogre? Ah, he's talking to me about the white that wins, which is where I'm from. I guess I don't have those where you're from, do they? The same as any other, I'm sure. A big, ugly son of a bitch with a nasty temper and an appetite to match. Trigil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the wood. You can find him in his shop, right by the broken tower. Okay, where do you know where Nifra is? Nope.
Well,
She's in the inn, I think. A farmer's plight. I believe... I think this gets you a blunderbuss as a reward or something, so we'll definitely do that. Is this a shop? Yeah, that's a blacksmith's sign. Where is Grieving Mother? A supplicant has arrived, seeking copper or an escort. Member of the dozens who organised her harassment campaign against patrons of the Salty Mass. Oh, that's the prisoner, dumbass. Here's the supplicant. Oh, if I ignore them, I get -3 prestige. Could pay them off. Just pay them off. That's no money. Get out of my place.
yes.
Lucky I don't execute your ass. There's a Grieving Mother. Middle-aged peasant woman is dressed in a brown leather cloth draped down to her knees. Hands are working at separating stringy, colourless vegetables in a parlour before her, stripping the heads off the long fibrous stems with a paring knife. She discards the stems one by one, placing the heads of the vegetables into a small trade-like basket in front of her. She doesn't greet you as you approach. You're not sure she even knows you're there. Excuse me? The woman doesn't respond. She keeps stripping the heads from the vegetables with a steady rhythm. She may be deaf. There's no indication she heard you. Study the woman. At first glance, she seems nothing more than a middle-aged woman, unremarkable, maybe less stern than most, who seems more focused on the weaving of her lap than her surroundings. In her lap. Yet you suddenly notice she's not stripping the vegetables before you any longer. She's weaving, and the vegetable pots are now missing. She still pays you no mind, her brown locks torn and snagged from lack of washing, like many of the townsfolk you've seen. There is a strange blur to her. Even the motions of her hands seem to be playing with the threads that lack colour, in a shape that lacks interest. Maybe that she is half-minded or deaf, but something feels wrong. As you watch, her knitting takes on an odd cadence. You have a terrible suspicion that something lurks beneath what your eyes are showing you. Focus on the woman. Her brown hair is long, almost impossibly to the length of her hands. As you follow the streams of her locks downwards, the hair becomes long and black, splitting it off into threads of black and silver, wrapping around her hands. She's forming a soul cradle with the threads, braiding a net in front of you, each finger long and sharp like a series of knitting needles, almost hypnotic. The silver and black strands of her hair weave together, with silver predominating as a highlight, the black shadowing it. And suddenly you are calm. You're on a plateau, almost the height of a tower, several stories high. The plateau is like a table lying beneath the clear sky, and beneath the plateau, surrounding it in all directions, a forest hazy with mist, although whether it is actual mist or distance or recollection. Resting in the curve of a natural arch above you is a great copper bell, half again the size of a man, hanging at attention, as if looking down on you with the event unfolding before you, and the event unfolding. The plateau has soaked in the sun, and the rock beneath you is rough and warm. The sky forms a cradle around you. You feel different, not disembodied, but you feel your body. Your physical contours have changed along with the surroundings. And you hear a soft series of chimes, like wind chimes. At the sound, the scene gains colour and texture, as if the sound is beckoning you gently forth, filling your senses and thoughts, like mist roiling softly into a sealed chamber. And focus on the chimes. The chime coaxes you deeper into the memory, and you're certain it's a memory, a warm one. You are on the stone of the plateau, your knees on the warm texture of the ground, silver white, shimmering like Ardra. The plateau is formed of it, glistening in the sun. You can feel the heat on your skin, the wrist, the hands. Your hands are in motion, weaving, not thread, but gathering, tenderly moving along the first movements of Bereth's wheel. Your hands are wet. Your hands are upon the flesh of a newborn child, and you can feel the crowning of a tiny head, turning in your grip, its head slick, wet from the womb. The hands you are wearing, inhabiting, have done this many times, and they are practiced and confident. You can feel distant pains in your own head as the head emerges. a stream of fluid from the womb helping the newborn slide forth, and a woman's laboured breathing crying out. Focus on the child, the movement of your hands. As your hands move, you hear the sound of chimes, clear, cutting through the haze of memory. You cannot see where they are coming from, but they are close, and they are meant as a comfort of that you are certain. Draw the child forth. Coaxed by your hands, every movement causing the chimes to sound again. Almost eagerly, the child comes forth. As it does, your hands are in motion, weaving, moving along the length of the rope, wet rope, no, an umbilical cord from the legs of the naked woman before you. You are holding a small child, still wet from the womb before you. The child cries out. It's full of life, full soul, the ringing of chimes echoing in its thoughts, filling it with its welcome. The soul is blurred at the edges, as if you are viewing a soul from within a soul, but it is there, it is alive. The woman before you is weeping, and at her first cry, her hands reach out for it. Surrender the child. You surrender the child to her, something you have done many times before. As your hands move, the chimes echo the movement, and you realize the chimes are hanging from cords on your wrists. And where once echoed in the memory, they are now echoing the child's mind as well, in the child's mind. The chimes are intended to welcome the child, to be its first gentle greeting into the world, a soothing sound guided by the tender motions of your wrists. You are helping to weave its thoughts, its perceptions, and the experience. The woman laughs with a ragged joy, laughing from a parched throat. Her emotions seem soothed, but the physical demands of labor have left her exhausted. But the child is here, the child is safe, and all atop the plateau is peaceful, calm, distant, flattening out. The memory persists. As the memory persists, slowly pull back, retreating from the memory. So she's a midwife. There's a whole lot of stuff about that lady giving birth there. With effort, the scene bleeds of colour, and your mind becomes your own again. There is no pull, no anchor, yet the sound of the chimes remains, and they existed in the memory. As they existed in the memory, they sound here as well. They're hanging from the woven braids on the wrists of the woman before you. Even as your head is swimming from the touch of her mind, the sound of the chimes on her wrists is sharp and clear, as if coaxing you back to the real world. The woman still sits before you, but she is nothing like what you first saw. She is wearing black, shredded garments that drape over her form like streamers. Her hair is streaks of black and run through with silver. Her age is almost impossible to tell. She simply feels old, like a crumbled watchtower. She doesn't look very old in her picture. Portrait over there. As she lifts her head to face you, you see what her hair is. You see that her hair is draped across the front of her face like a veil. What you first saw of her was a mental glamour of some sort, unconscious, and you realise that what you see is not what the world sees, and you are perhaps the first to see her true self. Still, you don't sense a threat at the realisation. If anything, you feel a sense of relief from the figure. You can hear her thoughts, and she is glad to at last be seen. Bloody hell. Who are you?
I am seen, but the eyes of others do not remember. You were the first to see me as I am, the call stripped aside.
There's a light touch on your mind, a caress, and her left hand mirrors the motion of a touch, reaching up to the air between you. You hear the chime on her wrist sound softly, and her hand moves as if pantomiming, resting on her cheek in a distance. She speaks softly and slowly.
Your memories. A cadence of wheels on a caravan track. Fever. Questions by running water. Violence in a night's campfire. Arrows in the dark. And fleeing. Falling rock and cracking stone. And a storm. The storm. The storm that brushed you. Did its screaming wake you from your mind's cradle? Your memory of it is painful. Its cry is difficult to ignore. It's like a child. Many children crying out.
I encountered a bivouac, and it did something to me. Her hand withdraws shyly, the chimes sounding softly once again. The woman stands uncertainly, as if she has been sitting for some time, or is too weak to bear her own weight. You notice her cheekbones are tight, her face gaunt, yet while her stance is weak, she seems determined to stand before you.
You are able to see me.
It's almost a question. You suddenly realize she doesn't know what you saw when you looked at her, the image on the plateau. Yet the image was so clear, so sharp. Surprised she didn't feel you there.
To see me is a rare gift. A watcher's gift.
I've never been able to do that with a living person except you.
So many questions, thoughts whirling like storm winds. That storm still roars through you, deep beneath your thoughts, yet muted and secret, like an underground river. You cannot tell if it is carving new channels, or eroding what keeps your true strength buried. The fact that you could hear it at all, survive it, is something few have ever done. Your power will grow stronger with each soul you touch, as it allowed you to reach out to mine.
There is a silence, and although it seems to last but for a heartbeat in your thoughts, it stretches out between the two of you, like a pull between your minds. You blink, take a breath, and then you realize she wants to ask you a question, yet can't form the words, as if assembling them is painful, or there simply are not enough pieces. Do you wish to travel with me? You feel a wave of fear gusted within the strength of relief, although oddly her expression does not change. The fear dissipates and you feel strength and certainty, as if the plateau from a memory lies beneath you and the calm sky looks down upon you. Okay, so that was the whole thing. This is the grieving mother. She's a cipher. She's a very cool companion, one of the cooler ones. Like none of the other companions notice that she's there.
Well?
But we're not going to take her. She doesn't really fit our party because she's very nice. Wants to save children and stuff. That was fun to see. Let's have a look at the shop. See if we can buy some murderous implements. How long was we talking to her for? Or looking at her dream or whatever the hell it was. Can I steal this? Just some booze. It's Winfrith.
Good day to you.
It's been going on in Deerford. I thought you would tell me where the ogre is. I guess not. Show me what I have for sale. Okay, stuff. It's got stuff for sale. Anything to sell? We do. All of this junk can be sold. Not selling the unique. Those days are gone. We've got plenty of cash. But this fine stuff can go. Alright, we didn't give anyone this +3 belt. What was this again? Alright. Okay, tall grass. Very, very good pike. Prone on crit. And 10% of hits turn to crits. 12 grand though. The Hours of Saint Rumbolt. It's a great sword. Accurate 3. Crits can prone. Well, that's pretty good. Is that better than Justice? I mean, Accurate 3 is better than Fine, that's for sure. Less damage. Because it's got this crush on it, I guess. It's certainly tempting to grab. I do like crits can prone. What's this? A rod. More damage versus prone, stunned, and flanked people. A spear. Retezi's Thorn. More accuracy when below endurance. It's not bad. And Valkyria would like a spear. I can't like select her here, can I? To get a comparison. I don't think so. Mosquito. It's a rapier. Damage restored as endurance. Angio's Gambison. +2 athletics grants active motion 1 per rest. That's pretty good. Looks like a wizard's type thing. I think we're okay with what we've got. Boots of Zealous Command. Only usable by paladins. Voice of the Mountaintop. Only usable by Chanter. Plus 20% Chanter area of effect. I'm not sure what he's using on his neck right now. And some lockpicks and stuff. Very tempting to get this spear and this two-handed greatsword as well. The spear is only 4.5 grand. That's pretty cheap. I can't compare it to what she has though. Only what Indrid has. More accuracy when below 50% endurance. I think we'll hold off. The accuracy is nice, but there should be better spears coming, I think. Yeah, we need to check out... Oh, we need to sell all this stuff. Let's check out this belt. Who needs a belt? Maybe Indrid, actually. Does he have any other constitution buffs? No. So you take the belt for the very nice +3. Boom. And I think, yeah, Harmon Gorse doesn't have a belt. Anyone else that doesn't? Shade doesn't. And I think you can do with less crit damage. You're much more likely to be critted and killed. Does everyone have boots? No. So I guess you may as well get those. Everyone have gloves? I think they do. Yeah. Okay. This is pretty good. Damaging 3 on it as well. I would very much like her to have a spear. Look, she's got a spear. I might just grab it. I might just grab it and we'll put this in the other slot. I don't have another shield to put there though. Oh yeah, what's your necklace? More health? Let's get that chanter thing.
Yes. Hail and well met.
Sail. Give it a spear. And also... I've filled you up with crap now, this thing. +2 athletics on this is nice. We'll see what Morathi has. I can't remember what her thing is. Let's buy it. Hey Morathi, what are you wearing? +2 survival. Yeah. +2 athletics is better, we'll grab it. Valkia, got a new toy for you. This can go in your other weapon set there, although we don't have a shield to put in it.
Yes. How do you do?
Do you have a shield? Where would shields even be? I think they're under weapons. But I could be very wrong. We must have picked up one. Here we go. It's a small shield. We have some medium heaters here. So that'll be 12 altogether, I think. Yeah, so it's the same deflection as this, but with no accuracy penalty. It's way more expensive, of course. Let's just get a cheap one. We'll get some more shields to put in those slots, I'm sure. Oh, it's because they weren't in range, I think. That's why I couldn't select them.
Well,
they're in the same place. I'm confused. I'm so confused right now.
Yes.
Let's just buy the armor. I swear these portraits weren't here. Maybe I'm just mad. Maybe I'm mad. There we go. Now you have +2 athletics. Can we make this spear better? We can. We can make it exceptional. We'll take the only brain and the only ruby we have. I want to make it superb. Need level 12 for that. Could get some slaying going on. Damaging 2. Accurate 2. Well, we're taking it. Because it's a spear. You're going to grab this. Anyone want 25 more health? Dexterity is pretty good. Intellect and resolve. That's also pretty good. And so is this. I guess nobody wants this then. Okay. I think we'll hold off on that sword. Save!
Well?
That took forever. But we got some stuff.
Of
You're
course.
just a villager. No need for you to go in so fast. What is this? An apothecary. And a lady over here, Hendina.
Good day, stranger.
Got potions apparently. Why are stocks limited? It's a damned roads. Can't reach one of my suppliers, so I'm stuck here. Whatever I can scrounge up in the wood. Most of the potions require something stronger too. Troll skin, vessel bone, blah blah blah. Spit it out. And keep an eye on a drake's nest east of town at Deerford Crossing. The beast stayed just long enough to lay a clutch and move on. Thank the sky mother it wasn't full-grown dragon. I could get an egg for you. Sure. She sees my cruelness. Anything you want to help with something like this, but I won't turn down an offer. If you really mean to go after it, I'd certainly pay you. Just remember, the bigger they are, dragon eggs are fragile. There's a lot more I can do with a whole one.
Hail,
okay.
traveler.
Do you know where Nithra is? Into the inn. How did you get burned? By the flame. How bad does it look? I'm surprised you would go out in public like that. I don't have much choice, do I? No one's going to run the shop for me. Okay, what do you have? You have a potion. I'll take the potion. Drugs, tongues, garnets. Stuff that I have a lot of, I think. But it's nice to know this stuff is here. I guess Ardra isn't that rare because it's only 5 copper. I have nothing else to sell, right? No, I'm keeping this stuff. We'll sell the stealth scroll. Sell this drugs. And trade. Oh, it's because I had the stash open. That's why I couldn't see these portraits, dumbass. Okay. Nest egg. From Deerford Crossing. I guess it's just a whole new area, eh? More healing potions for you.
What is
I
it?
really want to get more of those. What's in here then? Nothing. Just one of those Kickstarter people.
As you wish.
A bunch of stuff to steal.
Would you look at this?
Uh-oh. I didn't even mean to steal that. Lost some reputation. What's in here? Gold. Can I just kill this guy? Would anyone know? I mean, no one's in here. Let's save and see. He's dead. Does this still count as cheating? As stealing? No, because no one's here to spot me. Aha! Let's see if everyone wants to kill me outside. Just a little quick murder. Nothing to see here, folks.
What is it?
I think we're good. I think we're good. Got the old mill over here. And the inn, of course. House, Harond Guard. Guess they're looking for that girl that the one fella told me about. On the bridge. I've already found something hidden over here. Here's Trigil. Wasn't I meant to talk to you about something? I can't. Oh, he's in the conversation.
Good day to you.
Knows me for being a labourer. Fellow tradesman, eh? Hate to say it, but you won't find much work here. Oh, you've got stuff to sell. Some exceptional stuff. Mortal protection. Oh, that's one we've got. Trollhide belts. For even more health regen is nice. What do you have at the moment, Valikia? DR bonuses. I do like lots of health regen. But I think we'll pass. It's only +1, but if you stack it with all the other health regen she has, it's nice. You know something about the yoga? Hardly talked about anything else since those pig viz went missing. Whole town's been worried about that monster. People are starting to see shapes in their windows at night, hearing its growl in the snoring of their mates. I'll get rid of it. What's in the collapsed tower? I've seen tracks east of here, he says about the yoga. It's collapsed nothing. Rolls his eyes and shrugs. A few hides on stretching racks and a tallow stench Dangler's always grumbling about. The rest of the keep's dust. Just like the fool Lady Thainu who tried to hold it. Lady Thainu? Is that missing a capital letter or something? Or is a Thainu a title? Have you seen Nifra? No. A farmer's plight.
Well?
Let's see what's in here. Money and ardor, I like that. Hey, Saban. Hey. No chit chat with a godlike, hey? What's this thing? It's a key. Doesn't seem to be stealing. Okay.
Yes.
I can get in here now. It's stay out of my private quarters. That goes for you and Haron's bootlickers. Okay. We'll stay out of there for now. But I'm probably going to come back in here and go snooping. Okay, the inn. Let's get this Orlan thief caught. Help out our Dominel pals. Can queue a string of actions by holding shift. Yes, you can. But you can't do it with hotkeys, which is annoying. What's up, Sid?
Well met, friend.
First time at the Dracogan. Normally I'd had a song ready. Haven't quite worked out this tune yet. Interested in the story? I'm not super interested, but do you have anything to say that's gonna give me a quest or something? Just talking about the crumbling, the new town. Yeah. What's a Lady Thainu? A Thane or a Thainu is a man or woman who's part of the military elite. Okay. Go on. Yes. Lots of words. In the end, memories of the Broken Stone War and the War of Black Trees. So many wars. Portrait of one of the chief rabble-rousers and his arrival in a peacekeeping faction. Someone's idea of a joke. Tell me about these things. 3 years into colonization. The war didn't last long, but it spread quickly and claimed thousands. Small, spontaneous skirmishes. Black trees. What the hell does this mean? Admeth. We see that name a lot. What's a Gref? Governor of a colony. Declared himself Duke of Independent Deerwood. Okay. You've got a hell of a lot to say, Sid. He burned the forest near the East Ian River to keep the Glenfathom war bands from retreating. Thousands died. Still sections of the Deerwood where the trees are nothing but bare, charred trunks. Okay. There's Lord Harond.
Well?
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
What's back here?
We're decent folk,
Pace.
my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
He was off. Okay, Pace has nothing to say.
Good day to you.
What was the exchange about a nobleman about? Folk round here's decent. They mind their own business. Stick your nose in, go talk to them yourself. Fair enough. Food and drinks? I could do with some food. Dragon meat dish. Pretty amazing buff, but I'm not spending 5 grand on food. Stew is pretty good. Yeah, I'll have some stew. Constitution and perception, I'll have some of this. Just stock up on this. +2 might is also pretty good. It's so cheap. Just get it all. Let's shove it all on Indrid. Don't need to worry about food for a while. What rooms do you have? Dexterity and damage reduction to burn, might, constitution, and intellect. That's pretty good. Dragon's Lair. Let's grab this. Okay, Harond. What's going on? Someone's missing, I take it. Anxiety.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately, these villagers...
This guy's a poleaxe. I want a poleaxe.
Beasts take them all. I don't care how you do it, but find her.
I heard you arguing with the
A
innkeeper.
petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've been paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Alice.
I have perception.
People from these backwater villages take offense for sport. You have to but show up with a full coin purse, and they'll hear insult in the jingle of your step. They forget that Duke Hadret came from the privileged classes, as did all of the other earls and lords who financed the rebellion they're so proud of. I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
Indeed. If you find her, tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come back and we'll all be well. Just want to make sure my Alice is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. Questions?
Alice. Of course.
Tell me about her disappearance. Stopped in Deerford for a few days. Oh, she's disappeared here then, specifically. On the 4th evening here, making plans to continue our journey, Lady Alice was feeling unwell, went to bed. Retired later. She'd vanished. Describe. Striking woman bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. Auburn hair and delicate, well-bred features. 20 or 29 now. He's not sure. Why did he come here? Merely a stop along the way to Aina's Rest. She was ill. It's in Aina's Rest. Prudent for her to marry. Okay. Arranging a marriage, I see. Where's the rest of your family? Lady Harond is ill-suited for travel. Okay. Search Deerford for information.
Yes.
I don't think there's much else to search out there. Where is this Orlan? Hooded man, hooded woman. Who's coming up the stairs? It's me. Oh, it's Nifre. What are you talking about? Old friends with the Defiant Spear looking for me. Not exactly friends anymore, if you catch my drift. Give me some money. Attack? I thought I was meant to just lure you out. Medrith made me a better offer. Haha! There's a lot of people. Let's do some stuff. Queue up a couple of these. I don't think these guys are going to last very long. Boom! More accuracy. Task updated.
Try something else.
I wonder if they'll be pissed that we killed her. Him. Her? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, hey. Night Runner. Unique medium armor. +2 stealth and defense when disengaging. Not super useful for us. We don't stealth all that much.
Yes.
Something here still. Nope, just bugged. Hey,
Yeah.
Shade, can you see stuff? Anything secret? Money and a book. Keep forgetting to sell all my books. Who needs to read? Just murder. Okay,
Time to see and not be seen.
save. More rooms that we can just barge in. Oh, hey. Hidden.
Would you look at this?
It's a unique Guildmaster's Staff. Grants restore minor endurance, which is a bad heal. But we'll take it. This is stealing, apparently. I'm thinking we could just kill these fellas. Let's save. And murder. No, no, no. I want to murder. Indrid the Jerk strikes again. This guy's tougher. They better drop something. There we go. Yes. Money. What's this? Cocoa. I'll take all the things from Deerfoot.
Eh? This won't stop me for long. There! Done!
Money.
Why not? There! Done!
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I did loot this one, right? Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
That's the upstairs dealt with. We left a trail of bodies. And nobody seems to care. Fair enough. Let's go and talk to the elf on the bridge. Oh, let's check the journal. Because, what was it? Game of cat and mouse or something. Here it is. Just return to Medreth.
well,
All those other new quests are just companion ones for the druid and the cipher we found. Are you still over here? You are.
How do you do?
I already found her. She's dead. Continued gratitude. Moderate positive. Farewell. Is it just money? I think it's just money and XP. No items. Taxes collected. Man, we lost a lot to bandits still. Yeah, we got 1,000 copper.
well,
Still has stones added. We get 5 mossy rocks. That is a summoning item, I believe. Apahuilo farmers in the Ixmatil Plains discovered a large and elaborate ring of small Ardra pillars in a secluded southern valley. They were presumed to be connected to the Ingwithans in some way. The pillars do not appear to be connected to any ruins. However, since the site was discovered, farmers from up to 50 miles away have gone missing, eventually discovered days or weeks later in a ring of stones permanently petrified. As the Apahuilo have little experience with Ardra pillars, they're calling upon Rayterans, Dirwardens, and Glanfathans for help. Let's assign the grieving mother to deal with that. And I think we're still building this. Yep, 1 day, 11 hours still on that thing. Just double check that I didn't get an item from those guys. Nope.
well,
So we need to... We don't need to, but... Do I have another thing on my map? There's all this stuff, but I don't think I can get there yet. Where's this ogre? Is it in here?
Hail and well met.
Looking for Alis. He doesn't know.
yes.
Are there any more buildings here we haven't been to? No. So it must be that door. Well, what else is there? Ah, we can ask him about her. Only that her father's men have been banging down doors and stirring up trouble looking for her.
The better part of valor.
Nothing else hidden in here. You've got nothing to say. Let's save. What, you effigy's eyes, Saban, stop him? Okay. Now you gotta die. He's casting spells and stuff, this fella. Indrid, go over here. Valkyria can't get in. None of our melee guys can get in. Well, this is good. This is good. Come on, Valkyria. Oh, he's dead already. That was amazing.
What is it?
Lots of gold. Some crappy items.
Yes.
What the hell's going on here? I have a chest, a bed,
To whispers and shadows.
and some stairs. Final Journal of Jonas. Don't know who the hell Jonas is. That like a vaguely familiar name.
Well,
Maybe we've found journals of him before. Here's the tanning hides. Oh. Mysterious underground area. Blood Legacy. Okay. I didn't know it had an ominous name, this quest. Save. Dungeon time.
yes.
Of sorts. There's some skein bone. Nothing over there. A beetle. A single beetle. Not gonna last long, buddy. It's a pretty weak enemy. Die. Save. Get another carapace. What have we spotted? Another bloody beetle down here. Loads of them. Big ones. Ardra beetles are tough as hell. Let's mark it. This one's burrowing. Okay. Then do this. And you get forward. Everyone get forward, actually. Do some of this. Oh, I've swapped them around.
So much for you.
Stone beetles are pretty tough as well, it turns out. Hey, Melek. Can you do some stuff?
Spot on!
Oh, I guess not that tough, eh? Not that tough
Yes.
compared to when we first fought them, I suppose. Save.
Of course.
It goes down here as well. Man, this is so dark. This must be incredibly dark on YouTube. YouTube compression doesn't handle dark scenes very well. Something going on. Cultists. Oh man. That's dire blessing, I think. That's not good. And they're frenzying.
Eh?
Bloody hell. Put your vigorous defense on, Valikia. Where the hell's injured? Oh, he's knocked over. I couldn't bloody see him.
Well,
Helm and Gorst, move up. Shade. Do this stuff. Don't want them buffing. Knock him down. Indrid, get in there. You're still knocked over, you moron. Get up.
love will be on you. Move, Ixi, honor. Move.
So much for you.
Die. The hell do you come from? Temple Sentry. Haha!
Got him.
Can you seriously not get in, Grafe?
Move
I
it.
guess not. Hurry up and die, bloody hell.
Yes.
You're healing yourself. What the heck is this? Cultist robes. Whole bunch of money. I'll take it.
Yes.
I'm amazed Indrid did not get critted there. Dire blessing up. This place is quite big.
He won't see me coming.
Nothing to spot, hey Shade. Oh hey,
Would you look at this?
it's a trap. And a fight. Ouch. Bastards. Damn you, your knockdowns.
What?
Let's try and daze this guy.
Yes?
Where's Valkyria? Right here. Okay, Malek. It's time for you to do things. Move you up. Throw a bloody fireball at these fools. Boom! Oh, there's the wall of flame. This is a big ass wall. Be decent for bosses, I think, because they just stand in the flame, constantly take damage.
So much for you.
Let's go.
No!
What the hell is this? There's Frenzy.
Charge!
Keep forgetting about my summons.
Yes.
Craved, I feel.
Yeah, this place is pretty big. Pretty big. And you haven't opened this yet. Boots. Stalking boots. More damage to flank targets. Not bad for like a rogue or something maybe. A fine Estoc and a whole bunch of money in there. What the heck is this thing? That's a hood.
As you wish.
Save another box. Any traps or something? Guess not. Grappling hook.
What is it?
Don't pause.
As you wish.
Aha. I see a tiny little drawer. The heck is this? +3 survival. More saving. This place just goes on. I am liking it. More cultists, yep. Big old lump of them. Mindbreaker, that's a cipher over there. You need to die. She's Envenom Strike on this guy as well. You, let's get an accuracy boost. And then some of this. Move you forward a bit. And then some of that. And Marathi. Stuff to help our damage output. There we go. Oh, they just confused or something? Yeah, confused Grafe. Well, he's easily confused. Leave him alone. This AoE blindness thing is pretty nice. Ah. Who are you shooting at now? I want to shoot this.
What?
A good hit, I think. Skeletons. And more skeletons.
Spot on!
Okay, guys, get in. Kill this Cypher.
So much for you.
Spot on!
Everyone die horribly, yes. Save. And pick up everything. Good money. What do we have now? Back up over 50 grand. Lovely.
Why not?
Don't be trapped.
There, done.
Thank you. More saving. Still going, eh? Bloody hell. Is this a way to get over? Inspect the area. Okay. Wooden beams protrude from the stones on either side of the chasm. Maybe we can jump it? Ah, grappling hook. And then we can shimmy across. Slow and steady. Groaning and creaking. Sound of a laboured breathing echoes across the chasm. The shade is tiring because she has really low athletics. Safe but exhausted, so she might have an injury now. Yes, what is it? Just fatigue. Minus 10 accuracy, that's so annoying. Poor Shade. Getting all tired, like. Knock this dumbass over. Grafe, on this dumbass, please. Another one of these. Oh. Shade has now been confused and weakened and frightened. Lots of damage on Gorst over here. But now, we can get some Will-O-Wisps up. So I'm not sure what this buff or something is. Maybe I can look at the character sheets now. Let's see what these guys are doing. But they have lightning. So there's that.
I'm here.
Nobody kills my people but me.
Some weird effects going on. That was iconic projection, I think. Oh. Her scepter leveled up. Now has 10% chance to dominate on hit or crit. That's pretty amazing. 1 in 10 chance to dominate on just a hit. So I have to either deal 300 damage to prone enemies or just deal 1500 damage. Okay then.
What is it?
Pick things up. That's a blunderbuss. Want more than fine though. That was awesome. And this is a hell of a lot of blood.
What is it?
This won't stop me for long.
Adore what we can get in without even lockpicks being used. Is there a boss down here?
Yes.
I have a decent amount of spells.
What is it?
Let's go for it. Blood pool. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering. Extend your soul to the blood pool. Faint whispers resolve into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered in flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. Bloody hell. These skein are pretty mental. What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely watch? Maybe a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished. Don't have any... I'm not a skein priest. I don't have any law. Who are you? Nobody's. Serfs and thralls and whores, used and thrown away. Almost all we had was taken from us, but with little remained we gave here. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. Another voice speaks. In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power. What kind of power? Give me this power. If you must ask, then you'll have never had need of revenge. It's a shame there is nothing in you we could use. Hold. I would know what you've done here. Okay. Boo.
Yes.
These are all dead bodies, I suppose. Oh, can I talk to this thing again? It's quiet now. Another locked door. More areas. And another. This place is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Not sure if you've missed any of it. Uh-oh. Hey, there's traps. Was that boiling spray? It was. It just hit Grafe, I think. He's alright. He's alright. Still got some fatigue on the shade. I guess we should just rest it off. You can get heal multiplier again. Messenger from Defiance Player has arrived at Caed Nua. Okay. A prestigious visitor. Well, I can't talk to you right now, buddy. But soon, I should be careful and look out for traps. A key. More journals for Jonas that I'm not going to read. Lockpicks, I like it. Any more traps? Should have snuck around in here to see if there's anything.
You look at this.
There indeed is a trap. This place looks kind of ominous. Save. So many saves. So many traps.
There, done.
What are you picking up here? Chain lightning trap.
There, done.
Would you look at this?
Oh, more cultist. And a hidden massive piece of cloth. I guess there's something hidden behind it or something.
The better part of valor.
Let's save. Turn off fast mode. And fight. We're now rested up.
Well.
Valkyrie, get up. Only 3 of them. Oh. I think it was dominated by Marathi's
what is it?
scepter there. More random loot. And what is this? Major recovery. Kind of niche.
What is it?
To take in one of our quick item slots there. Another locked door. Is this the one that I have the key for? I can't see now. I want to look through all these doors first. Oh man, this episode's getting long. Maybe we should put a cut in here and then see what's behind this door. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time.